E from MarketWizards.com and eManyWizard.com. Just about 11 o'clock on the 7th of June, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Well, the beginning of the month bias that we had started with has certainly played out this week. And the supports that we have called have continued to just support the market and create the upside, which truthfully exceeds anything I could have expected today. Next target, we've got the measured move up here at 84. Actually 84 and a half. And an 86.75 target. But again, after a run like this, all you want to do is just manage your trailers. Not trying to call it top. If your stop's not hit, why would you come out? And we call these stop eaters. 84 and a half is the next target. Hard to keep up with it. It's moving so fast in terms of putting them out here. Best friend, using your moving averages. They keep you on the right side. We're again ahead of ourselves. Change this again one more time. $84.5 to $86.75. Bingo on 84 and a half. These are the type of days that people will go on tilt, where they'll just try to say, okay, can't go any higher, can't go any higher. The stress-free way to trade is not try to guess the top. Just try to look at your measure and say, okay, what's next? And move the stops up. The squeeze type trade. Like I said, hard to keep up with it. Okay, these highs are the highs that are being tackled right now, trying to bust these stops. And anybody that, let's see, 11 o'clock, anybody that's long side, move your stops up. You can probably buy one more time today. And this is the point of not trying to guess the top. I said traders are going to guess wrong 5 times before the right ones. Yippee, we got 4 points or 5 points backwards. That's the hard way to trade when the market is spoken. And it clearly has spoken. 5-minute chart, the right chart. 30-minute chart, the right chart. Way ahead of ourselves, yes. But by using the combination of this power chart for the launch and then going to your faster chart to see the rotations, to see the moving average pushing up. Can't beat it. Three ticks for that next target. And these highs right in here, these 94s, 93s, 94s. That's the obvious next resistance that the longs would like to knock out. So on a day like today, the most important thing you can do is move stops up. If you step out and look for the next logical re-entry. A good trader is actually on a day like today, not going to be scaling out. He's going to be averaging in. And there's been very little reason not to. You can always average in a move going up or down if that's the direction it's going, as long as each trade stands on its own. So you got to peel it out. If you put one on, let's say you put one on at 79, said, I think we're going higher. It's fine, but once it gets back below 79, you got to come back out. Two ticks missing from that target. Now, I know there's going to be a reasonable short for a few points at one point, but I'm not going to try to call it. Because if you have played the long side this morning, there's no reason to try to guess the top. You know, when you're happy, you take your profits, and then the sun comes out, you go play golf. You don't have to be one of those that tries to guess the top for the satisfaction. All you're trying to do is see the next potential ideas from different concepts. And in my opinion, it's been one heck of a day, and anybody that's not satisfied now, then I can't help you. I really can't. Be careful on a pullback that goes and makes a new high and then starts to come back. That may be the first sign of, okay, we're there, and makes more sense to do back in and fill. All of our targets have been achieved except for two ticks. Thank you, Zeek. Zeek is suggesting done with the long side. Risk reward terrible. Still going to probably need a retest failure. There's a potential demon forming. You know that there's going to be a rotation, a profit-taking rotation, and this is probably a reasonable time. But again, you're still fighting the up push. And we could correct in time just as much as we can with a, downdraft. That's the problem when you try to get too cute with a strong uptrend. We still have the red line coming up. We still have the blue line, but we're so far stretched. Makes more sense to cover. And if you have profits you want to risk short, fine, but you don't have to do anything. That's the luxury you have by guessing right in the primary trade. Let's take a line and borrow it. Let's see. So that should be the IB high right there. This blue line. All right, anybody that is happy with your day, goodbye. We'll come up with a plan for where we go from here, but this has been one heck of a ride, and I don't believe the high is in. I think we can get one more high before we're done today. Maybe marginal, but I do think we'll get one more just because they can. They'll want to stop out the early shorts. Well, not early, the late shorts, because this is clearly an area that traders will be looking for above 80 to 88, say. Take what you can. Anybody that loves the short side, and you should have profits you're willing to risk to take any short side trade. Well done today.